Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. A couple quick clarifications. Number one, I am trading futures. If you don't know what futures are, I'll put a link down below to a totally free 4-part series that'll walk through the futures market and how it all works. And then second, I'm trading futures through a prop firm. So what is a prop firm? How does a prop firm work? Which prop firm am I using? You can find all that at the link you see at the top of the screen. Also put it in the description area. But in a nutshell, a prop firm is a way for you to have very little of your capital at risk, and then you have a whole lot of upside potential. So if that sounds like something that could be of value to you, then definitely make sure to check out that link. Another thing with with futures is they're open essentially around the clock, 6 days a week, 23 hours a day. So that is where these gains are coming from, actually, quote unquote, last night, where these trades were made, as opposed to right now, it's almost 9:30 a.m. Eastern. So if you have a busy schedule, one of those things where, futures give you an opportunity to find some time to trade. Not to mention there's no pattern day trading rule, so you don't need a whole lot of capital to day trade them. So a lot of good things going on. But yes, technically speaking, I'm starting up a bit in the green here, watching this yellow line here for a potential breakout. And that's why I kind of was rushing through the introduction, because I wasn't quite sure if this thing was going to make its way up there and get the break. But that is what I'm currently watching. We'll see if it can make its way up there or give me the break or not. I'll go ahead and pause the screen recording software for now. Did I say that? Or do I hop in right now and try to just have it? Do I think it just goes up there regardless? So now really a question of, do I wait for a confirmation or do I try to anticipate the break? Let's do this. If this thing comes down and then comes back up, I'll buy a break right around here. But like I said, I first want to see the price come down and then come back up. Well, as of right now, it's just going up. No. Come on. All right, I'll pause and I'll keep a close eye on it. All right, it's approaching. I missed it. Oh. In my ideal world, it comes up here, gets rejected, comes back, I don't know, right around here, and then goes. So looks something like this in my perfect little ideal world. Now, this is live in the sense of I don't know what's coming next. So this is not me doing a voiceover where I've already recorded everything, and now I'm kind of playing stupid, like I don't know what's going to happen next. I don't have any idea. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, okay. Preferably stay below the yellow line, like I said. There we go. All right, yeah, just stay below it. I'll go ahead and pause for now. But I'm definitely stalking the trend line, stalking the breakout. And we'll see if we can get the move or not. I will pause. So right now I'm watching this level right here where the crosshair is at 905. So I'm wondering, is 905 now kind of the buy, where if you want to try to anticipate this breakout, is that maybe the buy? And I think so. I think so. I'm not fully committed to it, but that 905 mark's looking pretty interesting. So we'll see how it continues. We'll love to see this candle maybe chop around a little bit more and then come up through there. And like I said, I can see myself taking a swing at 905 with anticipating, the break of the yellow line. So that's the game plan right now. Well, as of now, looking like everything is, I don't want to say falling apart, because there's always a chance, but yeah, it is pulling back quite a bit lower than where it was. But they are futures. They can get moving. So that trend line could always potentially come into play. That 905 area could. But yeah, right now, kind of the update of things is maybe I was just totally wrong to think that that might be a play. But that is welcome to trading, where you can be thinking and focused on one thing, and then all of a sudden it just kind of disappears. Like I said, I'm not going to say it's totally disappeared, but yeah, things are changing the dynamics a bit. All right, I'll pause. All right, I am still bullish, so I'm going to try a buy at that green line if the price wants to come up. So if that green line turns blue, I am in. Okay, I'm in. Let's see it push. I'll take that. And there we go, just like that. Not going to complain. Wow. Maybe I am going to complain. Wait, Clay, you're only in that trade for like 7 seconds. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, futures are pretty cool. As somebody that has day traded stocks and options, futures are better. I like futures a whole lot more. Wow. That's why you never want to give. So never give up on a setup right there. It's the trend line. It came all the way back up just like that. I had the order right here. I canceled it. I'm like, oh, why did I cancel that? And then the momentum just seemed there. And I mean, in my defense, it was there. And up it went. So very happy with that. It took a lot of behind the scenes. So I realized, well, Clay, there's only been this trade or this video has kind of been boring. There's literally only been one trade. There is, but there's a very important thing going on here. You got to see totally behind the scenes. You got to see the thought process, how things change, how things didn't quite cooperate, and then how I adjusted and thought, okay, well, maybe down here. And that's what trading actually is. Trading is not a highlight reel. I understand, the short videos and where you just want to get to the action. I get it. There's a time and place. Time is valuable, but I would also argue I think that can be a waste of time because it's misrepresenting what trading actually is. There is a lot of behind the scenes. There is a lot of this sort of stuff that takes place, and that is the reality. Unfortunately, I wish it were the case that you just showed up and you just traded, no thought process. Things went, of course, traded, and your whole day is a highlight reel. But that's actually that's not the reality of things. But yeah. I had to adapt the trade plan, but even if I stuck to the original trade plan, the break of that line or I was saying 905. So yeah, 905 all the way up to, I mean, that's a very big move. This may not mean much, but a 50-point move in futures, that's a lot. That is a lot. So overall, it did work out. And yeah, I'm quite pleased with this, especially like I said, when I factor in quote unquote last night's trades right there. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it good. Before I go, though, I do want to invite you to sign up for this free live online webinar that I'm offering. So if you're a beginner trader, maybe you're not a beginner, but you're struggling in your journey, then I'm very confident this class will help you out, give you some things to think about, give you some things to consider. So definitely get signed up if you're in either of those situations. Now, if you're a battle-hardened veteran, you have a bulletproof strategy, you are welcome to attend. I'm not quite sure you'll get anything from it. You might, but my confidence level is definitely very high if you are somebody that is just getting started or struggling in your journey. So go to claytrader.com/live or just check out the link in the description area to learn when the next live class is. So thanks for hanging out. Take care. I know there is only one trade here, but there is a great learning lesson. So hit that like button and I'll see you back in the next one.